Hello and welcome to the 2024 Cancer New Moon window. Today is July 3rd, 2024. The new Cancer moon comes in on July 5th. I'm recording a day early because tomorrow for the US is our Independence Day. And what a beautiful energy to have at this moment of Cancer, to be the supportive, nurturing, loving, safety creating space for ourselves as we explore Cancer in this new moon. Welcome. My name is Judy Keating. I am the co-creative managing partner with Bonnie Salomon of Wise Transformation, where we open to soul alignment. And we are two women intent on bringing elemental wisdom and feminine magic back into everyday life. As we go through the program today, I'm going to share with you a couple of upcoming events. We're going to call in sacred space. We're going to tune into what the Cancer archetype is, because we have this new moon and sun in Cancer. We're going to ask for ceremonial guidance using the Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle, and we'll be together about an hour. Now, each person gets to participate in whatever way is true for them. And if you do feel like sharing any insights that you get, whether you unmute or you are in the chat, that adds a value, that adds wisdom to our call. So we certainly invite you to do that if it feels true for you. And there's no worries if you want to make this an introspective time for yourself. I just applaud you for being here, for listening to the recording, if that's what you need to do. And let's get started. So I do a form of energy work called crystalline consciousness technique, and it utilizes the sacred geometry of the elemental forces of earth, air, water, fire, and creation, an aspect of spirit. And I have had such transformative work to be done for myself and my clients that it is exciting for me to be able to offer it. If you are a coach, if you are someone that has a business, or you want to become an energy worker in any way, this modality is very easy to learn. And I'm going to begin another class on August 27th. If you go to wisetransformation.com, you'll see the full details. We're going to take it slow over a 5-week period, but you will leave this training once you complete some very easy requirements. You will leave this training with the ability to utilize this healing modality for yourself and for your clients, or others, your family, your loved ones. Doesn't have to be in a professional capacity. Every time that we get together in person is magic. And with the help of Joy Ferguson, Wise Transformation has put together a one-day program called Laughter Enlightenment Autumnal Festival. It's going to happen on a Sunday here in Alpharetta, Georgia, at an incredible garden center that has a relatively brand new restaurant that has a phenomenal chef that utilizes organically grown food on premises and near premises to create some phenomenal delights for your nutritional needs. And we are going to have 3 different women who've never spoken at an event for us bring in some great energy and get our inner child happy and involved in our everyday life, creating space in your home to have the indoors brought in a way that is beautiful and transformative. And additionally, we're going to be talking about some archetypes in a way that's never been presented before. So these are the topics the women are bringing. It's going to be a beautiful day. we're going to be out in nature. We're going to have an enclosure, but we're going to be out in nature. We're going to be eating well, and we're going to be imbibing in the beauty that Mother Earth brings us, and some great fellowship and information sharing. September 15th. And it has been my humble privilege to work with the priestess process. I'm starting a new circle August 24th, virtually online. This particular process is a calling. If the word priestess piques your interest, if you want to further understand your own divinity and direct connection to the divine, whatever that means for you, and learn practices, learn habits, learn ways to tap in, utilizing a lineage that is almost 30 years old and beyond, because it was accessed from the goddess Isis, but the woman Nicole Christine, who brought this into our lives, did so and started circles about 30 years ago. And full details are also available on the Wise Transformation website. So those are some of the offerings we have going. Let's open to the living field of creation. Wherever you are, hopefully you can look out a window and see nature. You can feel the groundedness of Earth and the gratitude that we get to live in such a beautiful, beautiful place. And water, our emotional realm, the playfulness, the love. And we get to breathe, and that by breathing, we get to share something that is invisible throughout most of the world. Thank you for that. The air that we breathe that informs our whole body, that lights us up, that enables us to exchange in the ethers with the angels. And fire, our life force, the spark of spirit that we uniquely are, that is animated, moving, action taker, energized in the world. And spirit, your unique connection to the divine that you bring today, that aspect that is as above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. We just invite these elemental forces here today so that we can begin to explore what is right for us at this time. And when we have a new moon and a sun, we have it aligned in the same archetype. So we have a Cancer sun at this time and a Cancer moon. We can utilize this to tap into this archetype that is currently present, that is Cancer. Cancer teaches us the meaning of nurturing. It's the devoted caregiver to family, friends, and projects, and ourselves. I want to be sure to add us into the equation. It loves home and comfort in all aspects of life. It connects to those around like the loyal and caring mother or father. It's sympathetic to the vulnerability of others, and it creates safe emotional space for what is tender, young, and growing. And it has a deep intuition for what would be nurturing. So it's time for us to tune in to what is nurturing for us. Richard Rudd writes about this archetype as the life bringer, the nurturer, and the caregiver. And he poetically writes that Cancer is the surface of the waters that bathe in light and bring forth new life. Cancer is in service to others through the caring waters of unconditional love. when we are not embodying Cancer when it's more of a shadow aspect, it's about separation and being apart from that loving, nurturing energy, being distant from it. In its gift, it is caring. It is present to what needs care. And in its most spiritual component, it is communion. Just gives us a little bit of way different to look at the enormity of Cancer and why it's needed at this time. We could all use the waters of deep care for ourselves and for that which we hold dear. So at this time of the new moon, you want to focalize your thought process and your energy and your actions around what it is that you want to strengthen, maybe something that you've been working on for a while, or it could be something new you want to create. But we want to utilize this new moon energy to be very intentional, to ask for the guidance that we need, to be open to our intuition, and to take action based on these intuitions and these intentions. So we're going to utilize Lisa Michaels' beautiful Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle deck as a way to get additional guidance from the elemental forces. So these gateways are different words or phrases that tap into the earth energy, the physical realm. Just take a minute or two, see which one of these words or a couple of cards are calling you right now. What support would you like from Earth? What messages would you like to receive? What guidance do these cards give you? So if you don't mind, if you could just let me know, give me a thumbs up using the icon or put the word done in the chat for me. So I have a sense, I've got a couple of people I haven't seen before on the call, and I want to make sure they have enough time to pull the card that's right for them. Oh, thank you, Thea, for sharing. Thea pulled gratitude. Nancy says, I want gratitude too. That's beautiful, Nancy. Thank you. Okay. So now that you have a card, now that you have a card or two, you can pick more than one. When you feel into your body and you sense around your physical realm, meaning your home, your business, your finances, anything that you own, when you think about the physical realm, our routines matter. So this question is a question that I intuited from Spirit as a good question for today. If this question isn't in alignment with where you are with the earth realm, the physical realm, then ask Earth what it wants you to know. So I'm going to put some music on and let you journal with a message from Earth. And it could be around what routines will nourish and nurture your body. And doesn't have to be. When you can, let me know when you feel complete. You can just type done in the chat or share anything you want. You can just give me a thumbs up with the icon or let me know when you're complete in the chat. Thea so beautifully shares, since owning a home, I have fallen into routines that are both nurturing and nourishing. I am grateful for them, like working in the garden and a part-time caregiver job. Beautiful. So if there's anything else you want to make a note of for Earth, we'll be moving on to water in just a minute. The elemental realms really aren't separate, but this is a way for us to focalize our energy on each one routinely. So we're going to look at the Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle water cards next. I had one that just really jumped out for me, and hopefully you will as well. And if you need more than one, they're there for the taking. When you feel into water, what support does it want to offer you today? Ah, clear, clean, and current, Thea shares. Beautiful. Yeah, the nourishment card just jumped out at me today. Okay. So take the card and ask to tune into your emotional realm. The water of you, the deep waters we all hold inside. In this time of Cancer, new moon, and Cancer sun, this is a question that if it serves you, great. If not, then just ask what emotional support you need. Where do you need to reparent yourself and give your inner child unconditional love and acceptance? If that's helpful, wonderful. If not, please ask yourself what emotional support you do need at this time. Victoria shares she pulled in her child. Yeah. Right in alignment with the question. There we go. All right. Thank you, Victoria. Take a few extra minutes here because water is very present with Cancer. Coming to a close with water, if there's anything that you want to share, please know everyone's voice is welcome and not required. Okay, now that we've worked with earth and water, the feminine axis, we can invite in the air realm. Thea says, I stand in emotional maturity in my relationships and in my work. I receive support to reparent self and give inner child unconditional love and acceptance by writing songs and soaking in mineral hot springs. Beautiful. Beautiful. If you don't know Thea Summerdeer, she is an incredible musician in our community, and her songs uplift your soul. So turning to the air realm, feel the winds of change that are ever present. What air support do you see in front of you that you'd like to call on? Thea shares that she pulled peace and visionary, and Victoria and I both pulled energetic cords today. Interesting. Thank you for sharing what you got, ladies. Makes our call so much better. And in the air realm, it's all about what we say to ourselves, most of all. So I got, how can you amplify positive self-talk at this time? And if that doesn't resonate for you as something that would be helpful, you can ask air, what communication do you need? What vibration do you need? How do you want to breathe new life into something? There's many, many different ways the mental realm can speak to you. What visions are you getting? Anything at all that is calling to you in the air realm, take a deep breath and dive in and ask air for support. Victoria says, listen to music to stop runaway dark thoughts while in the underworld. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful way to amplify positive self-talk and to support yourself as you do your deep dive work in the world, Victoria. Thank you so much for sharing. I do want to mention to you that Lisa Michaels Oracle is available online so that you can have it on your phone. You may see me looking down. I'm putting together my own little matrix. It's on an app called Deckable. Thea says through journaling. So being here today and doing the work, beautiful, Thea. Yeah, dancing is certainly something for me to amplify my positive self-talk. Beautiful. So now we turn the corner to fire. Fire is all about transformation, the cycle of light and dark, the cycle of death and rebirth, transformation and action, movement, aliveness. So what do you need from fire today? What fire magic do you need today? Beautiful, Victoria. Shaman's way. Definitely. Definitely. I'm feeling a strong pull to sensuality, feeling the beauty of our bodies and all that we can feel through our senses. Okay, we'll move to the question in just a minute. I wanted to see who else gave some input. Life force, power of action. Beautiful, Thea. So this is a juxtaposition question intentionally put in today just because it's what Spirit asked me to do with fire. Where do you need to grow your discipline and get out of your comfort zone? As a possible question you could work with fire, but fire is the action realm. And I want to be clear, always doing isn't what we're mandating here or even requesting. Action can be rest. Action can be slowing down, stopping. But as you look at what you want to manifest in this Cancer new moon window, what in the action transformation realm does fire want to show you, enlighten for you? And a possible question is, where do you need to grow your discipline and get out of your comfort zone? Oh, thank you. Marcy says, I appreciate you mentioned that resting is an action. Most definitely. And Nancy shares, I need to fully understand why I take certain actions. I'm moving a button so I can read the rest of her comment and not allow others to define my motives. What a beautiful insight, Nancy. Thank you for sharing that. That's a very worthy contemplation. Yeah, beautiful. Well, I hope fire has enlivened where you need to spend your energy right now. Beingness, right? Isn't always about doing. You need more beingness, according to Victoria. That's right. Beautiful. Okay. And now we ask the all that is, the divine. And these cards are just meant to give you a little bit of support or guidance. There is no way that we could have all of spirit on a screen, but these might give you a hint about where to look for your own beautiful intention. Grace and trust came up for Victoria. Divine feminine and divine masculine for Thea. I was drawn to essence expression today. Maybe because I have a Cancer Mercury. Could be. So once you pull this card, you will have had 5 different advice or touchstones that you can put together. And I just wanted to pull in a little Capricorn energy, which of course is across the wheel from Cancer. And of course, mothering. And grandmothers give such unique perspectives and such unique accepting love. What would your spiritual loving grandmother say to you right now to encourage you? I invite you to open to that answer. And if you need to ask Spirit any other questions that are right for you, now's the time to do that. Just follow your own guidance. You can't do it wrong. We have two very simple messages, simple yet profound. Keep praying from Thea. And Victoria shares, the ancestors are with you. All is well. I hope Spirit gave you a message of encouragement. And we just take a few minutes now to pull it all together in terms of any kind of unified field, using everything that you've heard to put together some guidance for yourself so that when you set your intentions and activate them on July 5th, you will be even more supported because you know that your physical, emotional, mental, and emotional and spiritual are all together, united as you move forward. So make any notes you want about the unified field that you created today. So when I just felt into what my message was sharing with you today, be gentle, be generous with yourself, Take your time to grow in compassion and embodiment. And don't forget, it's all a practice. Don't forget, it's all a practice. Thank you, Victoria. And Thea shared, keep walking, praying, and playing. What a beautiful combination. What a beautiful, beautiful trifecta of wisdom. Walking, praying, and playing. Thank you for taking the time to be with me today. I do want to let you know that next time we're going to have a second full moon in Capricorn this year. And Bonnie Salomon, my beloved wise partner, will produce a recording and will be posted on our YouTube channel. So we'll be sending out an announcement about that. And this recording will be available also on our YouTube channel and will go out on our email list. If you know anyone who you think would enjoy this work, please let them know about it. But thank you for being here. Thank you for coming to explore and play and grow in your self-love and acceptance through this work. It does make a difference for you and the collective. Many, many blessings to each one of you and to all who listen to the recording. Be well. Enjoy July 4th. I celebrate the people who uplift and who embody service in our country and who have fought for independence for women and those in need and all of us. Thanks, Victoria. Thank you all very much. Bye for now.